Hey guys. Hey guys. Ooh, I just unplugged you. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I'm never too sure if you can hear me. Ooh, I think I made it worse. Give me 1 second. Okay, that's better. That's much better. It's not all glary. Can you guys hear me? Okay, you can. Okay. Dream says yes. Dream says yes. How is everyone doing? Yeah. How is everyone? Ooh. I'm going to try to get through this, y'all. If you guys are new here, I usually don't stay on longer than an hour. It's usually like an hour. Sometimes I can go over if I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. So let me say my hellos. Hey, Miranda. Hey, Dream. Let's see. Is this Mattis? Hi, Mattis. Are you new in my live chat? Hi, Tammy. Hey, Missy Pooh, how was your birthday? How was it? Oh, Lord, I'm about to have a scratchy throat. Hey, Whitney. How is everyone? Woo, I'm tired and I am hot. I am hot. I was able to get out the house today. It was a nice day. Maddie, okay. Oh, where you? Wow, that's nice, Missy Pooh. That's really nice. I was able to get out. It was a beautiful day. It was nice. I didn't buy anything. I know some people bought some stuff. Well, I shouldn't really say I didn't buy anything because I didn't buy anything today. I bought yesterday. Yesterday or Thursday, one of the two. One of the two. It might have even been Thursday. I bought with the restock. So if anybody got anything today, let me know what you got. I would love to hear. I do want that one witch diamond painting, but I'm not like in a rush to get it. I'm not like I have to have it right now. So that's okay. But we took Maya up to a water pad to hang out. And I think that the kids were a little too little. So she got wet some, but she really wasn't interested. So I had brought her bike with us so we could walk on the trail and she could ride her bike. So we did that. We walked on it's a park and it has trails. So she rode her bike while we walked. Came home, got something to eat, And I have been diamond painting and watching Ghost. A dream. I've only seen a few. I have one. Which was the what? Which one did I get? It was a square. Oh, I forgot what it was. It came out pretty. Yeah, I kind of wanted it, but it wasn't like I had to have it. I ended up getting Jesus Blessing. I had been wanting that one, and they had, I think the week prior or whatever it was, they had released like 70 paintings, and none of them was Jesus Blessing. So I put a post on the DAC VIP Facebook page, and then this time they released it. So I got it. And I'll tell you, I would have never even known it was there. I went on to Facebook and I checked my notifications and saw someone had commented on my post, and they let me know that it was back in restock. And then of course, after I opened my phone and started looking, I saw that I had gotten a couple text messages too. So I went ahead and bought it. Hey, Amalia. What did it say? Did anyone see the White Christmas kit from it? Yes, that's very pretty. I did see that White Christmas. It's nice. I wonder how many shades it is. I'm just wondering, but it is pretty. Child, they already got Halloween candy getting ready to get started out here. I'm like, bruh, calm down. Calm down. Oh, God. Yes, it did. It did. It did, Tammy. It came out, I think it was Thursday. I'm almost positive it was Thursday. It wasn't Friday. And child, I rushed to get it. Period. I rushed to get it. So I don't know if it's still there. I don't know if it's still there or not. So I have a question. I'm just asking. It's just something I thought about today. Do you all think that the diamond paintings are getting a little bit too expensive? It's just something that I thought about today. Literally, it just came across my mind, and I said that I would talk about it in my live. I just feel like the prices are going up. I think they are. I personally think they are, especially for the size of the painting. Now, I didn't pay that much for Jesus Blessing. I would say DAC is probably more fair on their side with the pricing, even though I do think they're creeping up. Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm trying to see if it's still there. Even though I think it's kind of like creeping up with the prices. Yeah, because I mean, it has to be something really, really like I really need to have it. I really want it. And then I can see myself spending, because I've spent some money on diamond paintings. I have, more than the normal average amount. But bruh, the drills for the cross stitch conversion is high. Wait. I have 2 cross stitch conversions. I got them both this year. I keep trying to figure out what diamond painting I want to do for my birthday. I have no idea. And I was thinking, should I start a cross stitch conversion? Because there's no way in this world I would be able to finish it in the month of my birthday. I already know that. I would have to just understand that it's going to take me a while to get it done. But one was a whole lot more expensive than the other. So one I got from Heaven and Earth Design. I ordered it through Evermoment. So I did all the things to get it through Evermoment. It was nowhere near the price it cost me to get a panel cross stitch conversion from, I'm just going to say another diamond painting company. But I did both diamond painting companies and they're both cross stitch conversions. And this other one was pretty pricey. Hey, Brittany. So we're going to see. I don't know. I don't know if I should put it to a vote what I should do for September. Right now I'm working on Satara, which is a Eleyna diamond painting. And it's going really good. It's going really, really, really good. I hope to have that one done by the end of next week. By the end of next week, I hope to have it done. It's a lot of color blocking. It's a mix. It's a mix of confetti and color blocking, but a lot of the 310 is the color blocking, and I just use the 4-placer. Hello, Ali. You said voting on it makes it easier, Amalia. I may do that because I have a mystery diamond painting, which I have never ever done for Diamond Art Club. I have one. Then I purchased a Virgo diamond painting from Pam Diamond Paints, Diamond Paintings, and then I have the cross stitch conversion. What did Tammy say? I was wanting to do the event. Once, 165 for a 25 or 65, $25 for canvas, and the rest for the drills. They are doing a bigger custom for $43. Really? I can't remember what size that diamond painting is that I ordered from them. I will double check on that. Are you sure you gave that to them in centimeters? Because I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Hey, Chris. Yeah, that sounds crazy. But they've both been here for a while. I just haven't talked about them, I guess. I haven't said anything about them. Chris, did you get anything today? I didn't get anything. Period. So let me see what else is going on. Ooh. That dye moonshot. Oh, I forgot. Let me give my disclaimers in the beginning, even though I do have them in the comments, but people don't read the comments. But I'm just going to say all this information that I go over is alleged. This is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a doctor or an attorney or a lawyer. These are all just allegations that are alleged until proven otherwise, period. So that dye moonshot, sneaky. I have talked about my experience with dye moonshot 100 times. I ordered from them. I had 4 paintings, 2 separate orders. I never ordered from them again. I personally did not feel like they had good customer service. And with them being in another country, it's like there's really nothing you can do. But that was my personal experience. I've heard other people talk about their experiences with Diamond Shop. I feel like this is my opinion, I feel like if you were promoting them, you got different treatment than if you were just the normal regular customer. My first order from them, I had ordered Queen and female empowerment. And when I ordered, Queen came, but female empowerment, and I ordered them together, but they didn't come together. And then it was like, where's the other painting? And they were saying, well, they do have this much time to send me the paintings. I never said another word till the day after the time was up. So let's just say they said, okay, we have 6 weeks to send it to you. I said, okay. I never said another word until a day after the 6-week period. I still hadn't got my diamond painting. Come to find out, I got it 2 weeks after. So it took them 8 weeks to send it to me. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, just be patient, just wait. You have a lot of diamond paintings. I get it. But when you're paying $25, $30 for shipping and you say it takes 6 weeks, I expect to have it in 6 weeks. Anywho, so what ended up happening was when I finally did get female empowerment, I had been going back and forth with them about me being compensated with the fact that I paid them, but I didn't get my diamond painting until 8 weeks instead of 6. So they went ahead and they gave me a little coupon, whatever they did. They gave me a discount code. I used it. I ordered double and I ordered Yolandi. And I got them and they were fine. But when I went to go do my unboxing of female empowerment, child, the artist was no longer with the company. And I feel like that's what the holdup was. They were going back and forth with that artist, and the paintings weren't getting released because I wasn't understanding. And all they had to do was contact me and ask me, can I choose something else because of the situation with the artist? But yeah, that artist was no longer on that website. They were not featuring that artist's work anymore. So I was just like, ooh, that'll be that for me. I felt it was sketchy and I just chose not to order. And I think I ordered for them in 2021. And I just chose not to order from them anymore. So now, oh, sorry, that's you. I meant to do, Miranda. So now they're bankrupt. They're out of business. They completely shut down their website. They did not notify their customers. Sneaky. And you have people who ordered from them. You have people who ordered and paid for paintings that most likely they're not going to get. And let me just say this, and I'm not saying it to be mean. I hear a lot of this, oh, we feel bad for the company. We feel bad for the company that they had to shut down. I'm going to tell you something. When you about to file for bankruptcy, you know way before you do it. Like, way before. You don't wake up in the morning and say, okay, I'm about to file for bankruptcy today. That's not how it works. You do everything you can possible not to file for bankruptcy. So when you do, you knew it was coming. So instead of everybody being so sympathetic to Diamond Shop, I feel like they did their customers dead wrong. You got people out here who got gift cards, they can't use them. You got people out here who place orders that are not getting their paintings. It's a mess, and that's not okay. That's just not okay. That's just me saying that. That's my 2 little cents. Because I hear that in videos and I've seen the posts, and I'm just like, bruh, they are wrong. They're wrong. Yeah, you feel bad that their family business has been shut down, but you still don't stick it to your customers like that. I'm just saying. Anywho, so that's the tea on Diamond Shop. Yes, they filed for bankruptcy. And other diamond painters had to reach out to them to even find out what was going on. And then they were nice enough to relay the information to the rest of us because no one knew what was going on. What did Miranda say? I'm upset about the lack of transparency with us as affiliates and their customer base. Yeah. Whitney said. Right. That's it. All you had to do was send an email. All you had to do was send an email. Because you got all these people's money and they don't got nothing. And they deliver all over the country. All over the country. Like, I mean, all over the world. I'm saying country. All over the world. They ship out their diamond paintings everywhere. Sneaky. What else is going on? I guess I can go into my little celebrity rant. Should I save that to the end? Should I save my celebrity rant to the end? And Jesus Blessing is still in there. It's still up because it's allowing me to add it to my cart. I'll save my celebrity rant to the end. So this is not celebrity news, but this is just news. And I know it's been a couple of weeks, but I haven't been here because we were celebrating our wedding anniversary, which went very well. But I was spending time on vacation and with the family and stuff like that. So I haven't been here. But this Carly Russell. She's the one who said she saw the toddler on the side of the road. I can't stand people. She's the one who said she saw the toddler on the side of the road. I'm going to tell you something. I was irritated to my core. So she said she saw the toddler on the side of the road. Now, I call my kids, I have adult children. So I had called them and I was like, bro, people are saying that this is fake news. And my kids were like, no, mom, you know how the internet is. They say whatever to keep stuff going. Why would she do this? Why would she do this? Blah, blah, blah. And they just kept going on and on. I'm like, man, they said this is fake. And they're like, no, mom, no, it's not. It's not. I'm like, okay. Then they said she was at home, like maybe a day later or whatever. They said she was home. This is after I talked to my kids on the phone about it. And I'm like, oh my God, this was fake. This was fake. They still was holding on to hope that it wasn't fake. This heifer was lying the whole time. And you know what her boyfriend said? Her boyfriend said, even when she got to the house, she was still faking. She was still faking. That's why they called 911. They said that she was unresponsive. Well, unresponsive, we're thinking she's passed out or something. Because so they kept asking, is she breathing? And she's breathing. They're like, yes, she's awake, she's breathing, but she's unresponsive. Well, that's meaning she just wasn't talking. And I guess the boyfriend and his parents go to the house. He said she was still faking at the house. It's like, sis. And I did feel bad for her mom because as mothers, that's the position that we're put in, that we are supposed to just put on this armor to protect our children, even when we know they lying through their teeth. I know my kid is lying, but you can't say my kid lying. You know how we do. And the mom was just like, she was not going to accept that her daughter was lying to her. And the police chief with them Easter Sunday suits, he was wearing those suits, period. Even he said the mother doesn't want to believe that her daughter is lying to her, and she's lying. And she was lying. Um, what did Chris say? What's that Twitter? No, we now I'm gonna tell you, you know how we do, Chris. You acting a fool, we gonna tell you acting a fool. We not like we're not gonna say this is no mental health, nothing. This is her being stupid and dumb. Period. What were you thinking? I'm telling you, she didn't think them people was gonna come looking for her. And they came looking. That's what happened. That's where it all fell apart. She did not think those people were gonna come looking for her that fast, and they did. And they did. That's just the facts. You see, they had the memes going like crazy. They had the memes going on out on her like crazy. Some people were upset, and I was one of the ones that was upset. Because I think to myself, we got all these kids out here who are missing, these Black and brown kids that are out here missing, and people don't go looking for them. They don't go looking for them. And then here you go lying about a kid on the highway just walking. I don't think they fully explained why she lied. I don't know if it was for attention. Someone said because she was about to lose her job. She worked at a spa, and they were saying that she was stealing from the job. Like, you're a weirdo. You drive a Benz, sis. Your parents have money. Like, what are you stealing for? Tammy said, I still think someone helped her. How she get from right. So they think there was a friend involved, that she actually stayed at a friend's house, and then somehow, some way, the Red Roof Inn got involved, but she was not at a Red Roof Inn. I think that phone call was made to kind of throw people off. Because from where she said she was attacked or grabbed was 12 miles away from her house. She didn't walk home. They think that she was staying with someone, and then they drove her so far to the house, she got out and then walked home. Chris said, how about when she came home and it took the police like 3-4 days to talk to her? Right. Well, we was all talking about that too, that because it was like they need to say something, because first people were upset that the police weren't saying anything, and they were like, is there really somebody out here snatching folks? Well, then that's when they did the press release. Then it was, she was in the hospital and they had her under whatever in the hospital, like she was in mental distress and whatnot. You can only keep that stuff up for so long. Like, you can, unless you a real psychopath, you can only keep that facade up for so long. You know, you're going to be who you are eventually. But yes, they said that they were trying to talk to her, and her being in the hospital, they couldn't talk to her. And then finally, through her lawyer, she said, boom. I was just so upset, because I'm just like, you just did such a disservice. Wasn't that a couple years ago, all those kids were found out there in Georgia, and nobody reported all these people missing? And they were found out in Georgia. These were kids who were little kids who should have been in school, double digits kids. They were found out there in Atlanta, Georgia. And it was like that. Nobody had even reported some of them missing. Like, you have to be in school. Just a mess. Just a hot mess. So yeah. They said she's getting charged. She's getting charged with filing a false police report to officers, filing another false report where she could get up to a year for each charge and $1,000 bond for each charge, but I'm sure her parents paid that. And then she could get a $6,000 fine. So I'm sure that's what's going to happen. I do believe she's going to do some jail time. There's no way she's there's no way she's not going to do jail time. She is. You see that girl who did that Gone Girl crap and she was sucking herself in the face with a bag of oranges. You see, they arrested her, the lady, she left her husband and that baby. You see, they arrested her, that she went to jail. She went to jail. This girl will be going to jail too. And she had like money in her sock. She had money in her sock. She had stolen stuff from her job, like a robe and toilet paper. Like she was, and I watched this one true crime YouTube channel, and they showed how she got out her car, walked around her car to the back end, and then opened the passenger back door. Like, this is all on CCTV. And I can tell you, United States slacks on CCTV. Other countries, they have it on almost basically every single street corner. So for them to catch her on CCTV was crazy. And then for them to know, and I think it was because of an app she had on her phone while she was talking to the 911 operator, they said she had driven the length of 6 football fields. I can't stand people. Yeah, I think she's. And then they say she wasn't even a real graduate from nursing school. Like, I don't know what's going on. Oh, did she dream? I didn't know that part. You know what I'm talking about, Amalia. You know that lady was hitting herself. Remember, she was staying with the ex-boyfriend? You know she was hitting herself in the face. I don't make this stuff. But they said she won't go to jail, just pay fines. They are trying to make her pay all the resources. Yeah, that's the $6,000. No, she need to do some jail time. She won't do it again. Because her parents will write that check. But if she do some time, she'll never do this again. Ever. Ever. All right. So how much time I got? Okay, so I'm gonna talk about this one because this one is kind of short. I want somebody to tell Mitch McConnell to sit down. Did y'all see his video? He's he was doing an interview. I don't know if he was at the Capitol or what, but he was doing that interview and he was talking and he stopped mid-sentence and literally, I'm gonna tell you, when that man came to, he did not know where he was at. He did not know where he was at. He was literally like zonked out. And I don't know if he was having some kind of neurological situation where they needed to get him to the hospital, but everybody was standing around like, bruh. And so then when they said to him and said it in the mic, like they didn't cover the mic, they were like, you know, do you want to go ahead and answer the question or you want to go back to your office? He was like, what? He said, do you want to answer the question or you want to go back to your office? And the lady standing there, she looked like she was covering his hands with her folder, but whatever. She said, just get him back to the office. He started walking out towards the cameras instead of going back in the back to go to his office. It's so not funny because it was evident it was an episode. And then it comes out that he's fallen twice, and Mitch McConnell is old. Like, he is great granddaddy old. He is not a young man by any sense of the word, period. No one who says his name is describing him as being a young man. They need to, with this government stuff, and I'm not all into it big time, but they need to cut people off. They do. They need to cut people off. They need to tell them it's time to go. Let me escort you out this way. We're going to take you out this door. You got to go. Sorry. It's just the truth. Them Supreme Court judges, all of the things. It's time to go. This staying in your seat till you die? No. 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 You need to go. I just feel that way. Because your mind has slowed down so much. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, they said he had 2 falls and he had a concussion. Bruh, no. Like, you all are making decisions that affect how we vote and all types of stuff. Yeah, I think that their term, they should not have that position for life. They just should not. They should not have that position for life. And I know some people may disagree with me, and this is no disrespect. It's just me and my kids talk about this stuff. Just like RBG, she was on the Supreme Court, and Obama tried to get her to retire, and she did not want to retire. And then what happened? She ended up passing away, rest her soul. She ended up passing away, but when she passed away, the other guy was president. And then he put that lady in place to take her spot. And it's just like if she would have retired when he asked her to, it would have been would have been a different situation. That's just what I think. What I think don't mean a scrap of dirt to nobody else. It's just my thoughts. And they need to tell Mitch McConnell he got to go. They need to tell him it's time to go. He should not be in that seat. Like, if y'all can find that video anywhere on the internet and find the real thing. Don't find the stuff where they're showing it in slow motion. Find it where they're showing it in real time. He literally is just staring into space, maybe 30, 35 seconds, not saying a word. And the people behind him are waiting for him to respond. He's not saying anything. That's just me. I'm out here. He is. Y'all look at that picture of that man. He is great granddaddy old, period. I got to tell y'all the truth. I wanted to talk about that so bad. One of my kids sent it to my oldest daughter, sent it to me. She was like, "Did you see this foolishness?" And I'm like, "What happened?" And I'm like, "Did they take?" And I'm serious. I was like, "Did they take him to the hospital? Or are we just acting like that didn't just happen?" They needed to get that man to the hospital to make sure that he was functioning okay, and then instead of sitting him home and then something really, really happened. That was my thought process. Okay, so then this is my last topic of the night. Bruh, what is going on with Lizzo? So I guess it's her, the captain of her dance choreography, and then of course the production company. But this all lands on Lizzo when stuff like this happens. And I'm going to be honest, at first I did not believe it. I was just like, that doesn't make sense that she would be fat shaming them. That did not make sense to me, but whatever. It still doesn't make sense to me. It still doesn't make sense. But yeah, she said they are saying, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, that she's fat shaming these women and that there was some harassment going on. You know what I mean? And that it was a hostile work environment. Now, I don't know what was going on, but you know, Lizzo do that I'm free to be me type stuff. I'm telling you, there's a time and a place for everything. There is a time and a place for everything. This thing where you think you could push how you feel on other people, it don't work like that. And that may be how you live your life, and that's fine. But you can't treat people poorly because they don't live their life like that. These people looking for a job. They want to work. They want to get a check. They want to keep a roof over their head and food on their plate. Why are we allegedly telling these women that they're gaining weight? I just don't get that part. I'm just saying, do y'all understand where I'm coming from? Like, she's a big woman. So how are you saying that something about these women's weight? Like, you chose them because they were bigger women. That's why you chose them. I don't know. And then girl, this thing with this whole like doing stuff with bananas and stuff. And someone even said religion, that she kind of was pushing her religion. Yeah. And then, or bringing people up on stage and having them do this, that, and the third, or the. Like, these are your, and just for me, these are your employees. They have a job to do. They are there to do their job. To me, you shouldn't even be fraternizing with them like that. Yeah, you go in, you tell them what a wonderful job they did, blah, blah, blah. Maybe, you know, you all have like the whole sit down dinner, bar, drinks, da da da, and then you excuse yourself for the night. But to me, you shouldn't really be fraternizing with them because they're your employees. So I don't even know how this whole thing even happened, where the conversation was even had. Some lawyer did coverage. Hold on. Ooh. Some lawyer did coverage. All these claims came out after she wouldn't agree on an agreement about paying them while they were waiting to see if they were going. Oh. And it could be that too, where it's a disgruntled employee. You see that, who was that? Who's the comedian? The female comedian that just, she didn't do that payout for those kids, and then they circled around and she ended up doing a payout anyway. Why can't I think of her name? If y'all know, put it in the comments. I can't think of it right now. And then she ended up doing a payout anyway. And you know how today's society is. People don't even need to know what the truth is. As soon as it gets out there, they're like, that's what happened. As soon as it's out there, people are like, yep, that's what happened. I didn't believe it. I really didn't. It didn't make sense to me. Oh. Tammy said he also stated they didn't really have a case because they knew what the expectations were. Well, if you sign a contract then you sign a contract. I see that there was a lady who came out and said that she was going to be working on her undocumentary for Lizzo, but that Lizzo was disrespectful. That's you know what I'm saying? That's a matter of opinion. Like what, and I'm not defending Lizzo. I mean I like some of her music, but I'm not some kind of deep fan like that. But when you say disrespectful, that is in the eye of the beholder. Something that may bother me may not bother you. Something that someone says out loud may bother me, but it may not bother the next person. Like that Carly Russell really irritated me to my core. But some people thought it was funny. I didn't think it was funny. I felt like she set us back 25 years. And now when we see a kid that's out by themselves somewhere, we're going to keep walking. We ain't going to want to stop. I'm sorry. So I don't know what she going to do to clean this mess up. You see Beyonce done dropped her name off her song. I'm not gonna lie. When I heard about that, about Beyonce dropping her name off her song, I thought, is it in the music world that it's true? Because Beyonce usually don't jump on board like that. Not normally. So I don't know. What y'all think? Y'all think it's true? I hope not. She done work way too hard, but people get that money and they get to acting crazy. She has worked so hard to get where she is now, to let it all fall apart over some bull crap. So if I could give her any advice, I would tell her not to fraternize with her employees. You can still treat them like family. They, emergency, or if all of the things, yeah, you can assist. But bruh, kicking it with them and all that, bruh, no. No. I don't know, Dream, what they're gonna be doing about Jonathan Majors. I did see that they found out old girl was lying. Like, sis. He need to sue her, but whatever. I did see that they showed that she was lying, but then people start saying on the set that he was nasty. It's like if you say anything someone doesn't like nowadays, you're mean. I'm not, and that's why I always say on here, I'm not being mean. I'm just saying. I have to be able to say what my opinion is or what my thoughts are about things without you feeling offended because my opinions don't agree with yours. My opinions just don't agree with yours. I think Diamond Shop should be ashamed of themselves that they robbed so many people blind. And I think when people speak about them, when you continue to say, "Oh, we feel bad for them," bruh, they rob these people. They have their money. They have their orders. These people are getting their money back. That's not okay. They just vanished and didn't tell anybody. That's not okay. So it's not to be mean. That's how you feel is your opinion, and my opinion is mine. Sorry. It just is. It just is. I don't know. I know no one cares. But I don't know. This whole thing with Lizzo, I hope she can bounce back from it. I hope she gets some people in there that can help her fix it. Because for you go to from being homeless to this huge megastar, and now you have to deal with this. And sometimes things are set in place to see how you'll handle them. And she just needs to handle it with grace and she needs whatever she's doing. If she's doing something, she just needs to not do it again. Because for me, I don't want, and I know I'm, being a little older, I don't want to know about your intimate details. Let me say it like that. Like they was talking about that. Like they would be sitting around, and I don't want to know that. And for you to feel comfortable in telling people, we work for you. I'm not your friend. We're not friends. I haven't known you for years and all this, that, and the third, and we have those type of conversations. I work for you. Oh, I don't know, Cece. Cece said, didn't, hold up. I don't know. Didn't Uniquely Yours Down Under do the same thing as Diamond? Oh, I don't know. Did they? Tammy said, yes, these are not the days of Madonna. Right? Oh, I don't know. Did Uniquely Yours do the same thing? Did they disappear without saying anything? Wow. I did not. I've ordered from them, but I didn't. I knew they went out of business, but I didn't know that they did the same thing as that moonshot. Sneaky. See, that ain't right. Miranda said. So yeah, I don't know if Jonathan Majors. I haven't heard anything about any movies or anything like that for him. But yeah, he should be. I heard that he lost a lot of stuff when this whole thing was going on. That people was dropping him like hotcakes, and then come to find out she was lying. People are crazy. Like people literally are not right. Me and my neighbor were talking about that. We were talking about because the kids went bike riding the other day together. And we were talking about how you could used to your parents back in the day would send you to the corner store. They were like, go get cereal, a box of cereals, some milk, and a loaf of bread. And you could walk to the store and come right back with no problems. And nowadays, you got to sit on the porch and watch your kid go ride their bike 2 houses down, turn around in the driveway, and come back. It's just crazy. Yeah, the whole thing, Chris, with Madonna. Yeah, that was back in the day. Oh God. Oh Lord. So that was my he has still lost all his endorsements. That's so not cool. Yeah, they were dropping him even before they found out the full story. You would have thought they would have waited. I don't know. That's sad. But yeah, those were my hot topics. That Mitch McConnell. Please watch that video if y'all haven't seen it. And then Lizzo. I don't know. She gonna have to fight her way out of this and make some changes. She's gonna have to make some changes. People have to understand that everybody is not into that. They're just not. And that's okay. I mean, if you are, if you're not, either way, it's fine. But for the people who aren't, then just respectfully understand that they're not. But my point is, you shouldn't be talking to your dancers like that. You shouldn't be talking like that with them. Period. Anywho. So I'm going to let everybody go for the night. Tara, I told you guys, I think I'm going to be able to get it done by the end of next week, and then I'll start working on Lilith. She's the one that I say is Eve. Um, I'll be working on that one for the. Is it Root? Is it Rude, Crude, and Nude? Is it Rude, Crude, and Nude? Oh, I didn't tell you the show I've been watching. Oh, shoot. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. I don't know why I didn't write that down. I have. Oh, I don't know if anybody else watched it, but I've watched all 3 seasons. But I watched Sweet Magnolias. It's so like, I don't know, PBS. I don't know if y'all know what that is, but whatever. I like it. I watch it. I watch the whole thing. Let's see. And that was on Netflix. What else did we watch? Oh, we got through all of Silo on Apple TV. We finally watched all of Silo. That's weird. But anyway, we watched it. Where the people are all in the silos. Anyway, weird. And they have their own laws and rules and everything. And I was like, I told my daughter we was watching. Is anybody watching Silo? I'm not gonna give any like, you know, info, but is anybody watching Silo? I think it's on Apple TV. Big Chris, please. Fatal Seduction. I don't know. I don't trust. I have to see about Whitney. I don't be trusting what she said. She gave me another one to watch. I didn't watch it. But I was saying to my daughter, I said, "Do you notice there's no fat people in Silo?" And it's because they don't have. You have the bottom part of the silo where the like poor people are. They don't have like the more exclusive jobs. And then it's like floors and floors and floor, but you have to walk. There's no elevators. There's no elevators. There's no moving sidewalks. It's none of that. You have to walk everywhere you go. And if you need to start going up them stairs, that's you have to walk up all these flights of stairs. Like sometimes they said it could take them a day. Like so they would stay with a neighbor and then keep going up the silo if they needed to go to the top. Crazy. Y'all have to watch it. She tried to get you to watch all those little time shows. Exactly. She had me watching something. I was like, I don't even know what's going on. All they do is keep doing it to each other. Hey, Lucas. I'm sorry. We watched something really good on Netflix. It was about twin sisters and how they would trade. And girl, they would trade with the husbands. Crazy. It was crazy. That one you had to pay attention because if you wasn't paying attention, you got lost on who was who. But that one was good. What was that one called? It was really good. I enjoyed it. But if I find out what it is, I'll put it in the thingy. Yeah. Yes, Amalia. One of the twins was missing, child. And then like you start getting confused on which one was really missing. but they were switching husbands. And then the one husband, the one husband was like, he knew and he was okay with it. Bruh, I don't know. Randa said, "You, yes, honey." That one husband said he was fine with it. I'm sorry. Mm. All right, let me try one more thing. Let me try this way. Hold on. Let me try this way. Is it Echoes? Yes, Echoes. That's the name of it. It's oh, and it says season 1. And I think it's 7 episodes. You have to pay attention. I'm telling you. Girl, everybody's crazy. But it was good. It's called Echoes. So that is, we did watch that. We watched Silo. And you know what? We like binge watched Echoes because we kept watching it like, is that the other sister? Is that very good series? I mean, I liked it. I liked it. So watch it. It's a mess. It's a mess. I don't think I watched um anything on Hulu. And I think there is something with Jennifer Garner. The last thing he told me, that's either on Apple or Amazon Prime. That's on Apple TV or Amazon Prime. The last thing he told me, that's really good. That's a series. I liked it. Yes, it's on Apple TV. The last thing he told me. Very good. Jennifer Garner. So those are my recommendations. Those are my recommendations. I did not let y'all leave without giving very good recommendations. You said you had to drink. You were drinking while you was watching Echo, honey. I don't know how, because it was hard for us to keep up. We had to keep talking to each other. Me and my daughter had to keep talking to each other. Yes, Tammy, very good. What happened to Monday? Ooh, that's good. That's very good. What is that on? Is that on Netflix or who? I think it's on Netflix. That's good. I watched that, I think last year, something like that. And I did get through I've read a couple of books and I was able to read the second book in the series for Will Trent. It's called Fractured. Very good. Yes, Tammy gave an excellent suggestion. What happened to Monday? Let me be quiet. I'm not going to tell y'all. Rats, but I'm just, wow. You wonder what our future is going to be like? I'm telling you, watch this. Very good. Thanks, Tammy. All right, y'all. I am going to get out of here. I should be here next week. Yeah, I don't go on vacation again to the very end of the month because my birthday is on the 5th of September. So I'll be here for the next few weeks. And Samaya starts school here pretty soon. She hasn't started school yet. So if you guys can please do me a favor, support my channel for free by giving me a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. That way the video will get recommended to others to watch. Thank you so very much. I will see you all next Saturday, same time, same place, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye, guys.